Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Man the Maker, and welcome to another episode of Shadow Empire. And it's going to be the last episode in this series. I've thought a bit about it, and we're not going to come out of this hole. We are too far behind on tech. We're too small. We're getting pummeled from both sides. It's just not going to happen. So unfortunately, we're going to have to chalk this one up to a loss. This was our first attempt playing on hard. We didn't really know that much of what was going on and what to expect. I'll also say I was playing on an older version of the game, kind of by accident, but I don't know, maybe things have changed in the more recent versions. But I will say, first of all, I've learned quite a bit of things. There's a couple of mistakes that I could immediately identify having made. And one of the big problems and mistakes, major mistakes that I made in the early game here was was not building a bureaucrat's office as early as I should have. Not upgrading it as early as I should have. Not building a second one as early as I should have. I have realized how damn important they are. Now, I played a different game on my free time. I did play a different game. And I mean, just to kind of compare things, right? This is spring. It's round 66. Round 66 here. You can see my tech, right? We just got the high-speed machine guns. This is where we're at, right? We've researched 4 things in engineering, and a little bit more than half of the things over here, right? Just so we can kind of compare. Again, turn 66. Let's go to another test game that I just been messing around with. Fun hard here. And then we'll kind of just take a look and see the big impact that this has had. It's year 29 or turn 29 in this game that I've played. Never mind what's actually going on the map. Let's just go look at the tech. It's year 29, and I've got all of this already researched. We're basically at the same level, almost done with the first in engineering. I'm just going to say, that is a massive difference. This right there will make such a difference. I mean, if we had combat armor in the fights that we've been getting into, if we've had these other kind of things and the fights that we've been getting into, things would have been a lot different. We know that we were greatly out-teched previously. We know it. And that's my bad. That was on me. We're gonna jump back into this one. That's on me. So this is one real thing, right? Prioritizing the tech. Also, another thing that I kind of think I've figured out is really kind of messing with our budgets. And the councils that we get as well. Early on, and I had not even considered this, but in this other game that I just played, getting a foreign relations council up very quickly is incredibly important. Probably the third council that I would go for, because what that allows you to do is it allows you to make peace with the miners that are next to you. So what happened to us here does not happen, right? You make peace with most of your neighbors, and then you pick one, and then you go to war with them. Instead of getting dogpiled from every direction where you have to kind of spread your forces around, you can make peace. And this is something that we're going to definitely do when we play again, because folks, we are definitely going to be coming back and visiting this game sometime soon. Okay, I mean, and by soon I mean from the moment that this is being put up, which would be what, mid-July, within 2 months. Yeah, I mean, okay, soon is relative, but that is first. Within 2 months, we're going to be back to play some more Shadow Empire, because I really, really like this game. We have not made it as far as I would like. I mean, look at it with the tech. We've barely pushed into this. I mean, one day we're gonna have plasma guns, and we're gonna look back at this, and we're gonna be like, man, those, we were so young. We were so young. So we're definitely gonna come back and revisit this game. We're gonna play it on hard difficulty again because I enjoy the challenge, very much so. I don't want to just have like apocalyptic simulator light going on. I want things to be hard, and I want them to be desperate. There's a joke in there somewhere for sure, that I will not make. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a pin in this one. Say thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun. We learned a lot. I've got the lessons in mind. Hopefully you guys have learned some of those lessons as well. If you have more of them, this is a great opportunity to share it down below, especially if it's within 2 months of July 2020, because that will be around probably before I start again. So if you got some tips, ideas, definitely share them with you. I've read everything that you guys have told me already. I've absorbed as much as I could. It is a complicated game with a lot of things, so you gotta bear with me on that. But I do read and I do try and assimilate that information as best as possible. And I think we're gonna, I feel a little bit of sadness here, but I think it would just be a slog from here on out, a slog into our eventual doom. And frankly, I'd rather just move on to other things and then just be able to revisit the game at an earlier point. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Again, I had a ton of fun playing it. I'm really looking forward to get back into it. I'm half tempted to just like restart right away, but I don't want to do that. I want to give it a little bit of time, let the lessons learned percolate down into my mind. And start something new. And then, like I said, we'll be back. So real quick shout out to my patrons that are on board at the time of this recording. Daniel Barla Sabo, Ramgar MT, and Pasicaro. Much appreciated to them. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate the support a lot. And anything that I get from that gets folded right back into the channel in one way or another. And if you want to support me in the same way, well, the Patreon link is down below. Another way to support is just hit the like button. Spread the good word onto the algorithm. It does make a big difference, and I'm very appreciative of that as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you're here and you haven't subscribed. Get your shit together, hit that button, and then come back to me, okay? Okay. Last but not least, of course, we've got the community that you can join. Discord, you can tweet at me at ManTheMakerLP. I have been more active. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm 34. Twitter was a little bit after me, and I was never huge into social media, but now, I'm I'm an influencer, I suppose you could say. God help us all. And I'm trying to get with the program. All right? Help me out there. Say hi. And that's it for this episode, this series. Shadow Empire, everyone. Go get the game if you made it this far. It's complicated, but it is fun as hell. I think you guys know that. Again, if you've made it this far. And that's it. Until next time. My name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.